So today my fiberglass buffing and polishing compound come in. I ordered the Meguiar's fiberglass restoration system, and it's a 3-part process. It's got some oxidation remover, then you polish, and then you move on to the pure wax to finish it off. So this fiberglass is not scratched or anything, but it is faded, it's oxidized, and we're going to try this process out on this back of the boat and see how we like it, and if it works great, we're going to pull this into my pole barn and start doing the whole boat in there. If you look at the fiberglass, you can see that it is pretty bad and it needs some attention. You can see the oxidation here. There was a decal here, so that's kind of how it should look. So you can see this is what we're wanting to get to. That's what we're dealing with. So let's see if we can't fix that. All right, you can see we got a lot closer than what we was before. You can see how dull it is. You can even feel it there. But tried that. All three. The oxidation remover, and then went the polish, and then ended with the wax just to test this. I kind of like the way that turned out. I did wash this off before I started to kind of cool it off and to start with a clean surface, but you can kind of see how we're getting closer to where we want. And I didn't spend a lot of time on this, maybe 2 minutes with each product there. So I think a little bit of elbow grease, and we're going to get this looking really nice and newer looking. So we're going to get it put in the pole barn and get to work on it. Well, the Meguiar's fiberglass restore kit did not help with my oxidation. It looked good when I first done it out in the sunlight, and then when I brought it in here, you can see that it is dull, faded look here, and I'm really wanting to get to this nice shiny look. So I got some sandpaper and I've been wet sanding, and I'm gonna show you my process on it. And I'm still using the Meguiar oxidation remover and the polish and the wax, but I'm sanding first. So I'm not saying that this isn't a good product. I'm just saying my boat project is way too far gone probably too much oxidation for what that is recommended for. I was trying to get out of sanding, but looks like it's going to happen. I'll show you my process for wet sanding this. We'll start with 1000 and then we go to 1500 and then 2000 and then hit it with the buffer kit again with the same products I showed before, and it looks a lot better when we do that route. I'm gonna wet this, starting off with the 1000. All right, switch to 1500. 1500, I believe. Yeah, this is the Gator brand. All right, now we're gonna go to the 2000. Maybe sanding block would be a good idea. There's just too small of an area here to get around. It is still gonna be a dull color. It's not finished yet, so. Don't freak out if you do this and then you clean this off and it is dull as can be, because we're just getting there. All right, cover the motor. Start with the oxidation remover. And that throws us stuff everywhere. So I've been putting up cardboard to kind of keep. And I use this a lot of it. Let's plug her in. Okay, and then before I ever start it, I'm just going to spread it around so I know everything's got some on it. And now we're going to go. And I'm keeping this on 3000 or number 3 on this specific unit. One more step other than waxing. Usually when I put this compound on it, it really starts cleaning it up real nice. I do use a separate pad, and I'm sure if you use like a wool cutting pad and stuff like most people do, you might get better results with this. I'm just working with what I got here. It's already night and day difference. It's not perfect, so I'm gonna do this whole process again, because I haven't quite figured out how I know when I'm done sanding, but it looks really good though. It may not get much better. But look how close we've got to our goal just from doing that once. We've come pretty good ways. But I am going to repeat this whole process one more time. I'm not going to show it because that'll be a long video, but I'll come back whenever I do this one more time show you the outcome. All right, guys, I just completed the same process. Sanded. Just finished with my buffer wheel, my polishing coat. And I am going to be very happy with this outcome right here. This isn't even, I haven't waxed it yet. This is just the polish compound. All right, that's the almost finished product. I don't have wax on it. This is just the polishing compound that I've used, but I'll wax the whole boat when I'm done. There's no haze line anymore. Oxidation's gone. I had to sand it out, so mine was too far gone to just use that oxidation remover on there. I actually had to wet sand, and I mean it's reflective. You can see that stuff works really good, the wet sanding, to bring back that glass-like look. So very happy. When I get this waxed up, that's gonna look awesome. We're gonna continue that right on down the boat, and I'll show it to you when we're done.